Hi everyone, welcome to Learning, Growing and Becoming. My name is YouTuber, but you guys can call me Nontu, and I'm very happy to be doing this live thing with you. So today what we'll be doing is I'll be sharing my vision board and word of the year with you, and basically reviewing how far I've come with the goals I had set for myself, obviously in the beginning of the year. It is June. My diary has this like cool thing where you get quotes in the beginning of the month, so there's like this page with like a motivational something for the beginning of the month, and mine for the month of June said, don't rush. Feeling like the year is speeding by and you just can't keep up? Sounds like you might be having trouble staying present. Don't stress though. This happens to all of us. We are busy chasing our dreams, right? During this month, try moving more mindfully and taking regular pause moments to reflect. Think about the moment and where you are. So I have with me over here my diary so that I can keep track of the things that I want to say, because I talk a lot. I don't want to be blabbering. I'll start by telling you guys what a word of the year is and what a vision board is, or what it entails. So a word of the year is basically a word that you choose to go by for that year. It is meant to direct you and to also guide you based on or according to the goals that you've set for yourself for that year. So all the decision making paths you choose to embark on, whatever the case, it should be guided by your word of the year. It could be for inspirational, motivational purpose, and there are many ways to come up with your word of the year. You could pray upon it, you can meditate upon it. Just don't do it for the vibes, Don't do it because it goes with like cool quotes that there's like those cool phrases that go around sometimes during the year. But Lord grants me the serenity to what. That sounds cool and good, but don't just pick a word based on that. Let it speak to you. Let it speak to your current situation. Let it speak to what you want to achieve in the year and the direction you want to take. And then a vision board, I just went to Google straight and I captured it as it is. A vision board is a collage of images and words representing a person's wishes or goal. And literally, guys, it is simply just that. Whatever goals, whatever vision you have for yourself, you can put it up in a collage manner. And you can use quotes and words to represent what you want for yourself during that particular year. How does one come up with their word of the year? I followed Pamela Cream's direction. She's a podcaster of the Big Life Daily Devotional. If you're a person that struggles maybe spiritually with praying, or you just always in a hurry, you don't have time to be reading or a Bible verse or going through a daily devotional, you could listen to her on podcasts. She gives spiritually stimulating devotionals, and this one is one of the devotionals that helped me come up with my word of the year. So she asks you to ask 3 questions that will be able to assist you to come up with your word of the year that is personal to you, that aligns with your vision and goals. So the first question she says you must ask yourself is, what do you want? I decided that I want to be intentional with literally everything that I do. I want to be present in the moment. I want to be an active participant in my own life. I decided I want to be authentic. There's been times where I've been afraid to be myself, literally to just be myself. I've shied away from expressing or voicing out my opinions the way I would want to, or really just being the way I would want to be. I want it to be authentic. I want to be faithful in my walk with God. I want to have a genuine, like I said, when it comes to authenticity, I want to be genuine. Even in my spiritual life, I knew that I want to be more prayerful. I want to be more giving. I want to enjoy or partake in more voluntary experiences, and literally I just want to excel in my career, in my business, in everything that I do. I just want to excel. That's what I knew I wanted to do. And then the second question that you should be asking yourself is, what's been in your way? What has been stopping you from doing all those things? What has been stopping you from getting what you want for yourself? And when I sat down with myself, I figured, Uguti, what has been stopping me is literally just fear. Yes, fear of the unknown, fear of criticism, and just purely fear of failure. When I say fear of the unknown, I finished varsity last year. My plan was to go study, and that wasn't possible anymore because of certain circumstances. And then I found myself in a position where I was just like, flip, what is going to be happening with me next year? Am I going to be working? Am I by any chance going to go back to school? Or will I be living at home? Will I don't know, get married? I don't know, would I be crashing at a friend's place? I just didn't know what life has for me. So it was just hard with how am I going to be this? How will I get what I want when I don't even know what life has in store for me? And simply just self-doubt, like just thinking about it with, oh my goodness, yes, this is what I want, but am I really going to be able to do it? Do I have it in me to get to that point, And then the third question that Pamela Cream says you must ask yourself when you want to come up with your word of the year is, what's the truth? So you've decided what you want. You've just listed all the reasons why you haven't been able to get what you want. Now sit down and ask yourself, are all those things true? Yeah, well, I don't know what's going to be happening. Well, I didn't know in the beginning of the year what was going to be unfolding the year. Right now, I don't know what's going to be unfolding the next 6 months, but does it help me to be fearful in this instance? What is the truth? And my truth that I got to was, actually, I can be all those things that I set myself to be. And most importantly, I can be what I believe God has set for me to be. And that's how I came up with my word of the year, which is becoming. Yes, 2022 is my year of becoming all the things that I've been afraid to become, or becoming the young woman, influential, impactful, inspirational woman that I've always desired to be. It's becoming the best version of myself, truly. And I realized that this is a process, and one that I can only achieve through dedication, hard work, putting God first, and also truly being authentic and truthful to myself about my experiences and who I am. Now I get to my actual vision board. I must say my word of the year was able to guide me in coming up with my vision or goals for the year. With my word of the year, I was able to think, okay, becoming. What do I want to become? How do I want things to be for me? And yeah, I watched I think a few years back, if it's not last year. Yeah, but I did watch a video by Mpumuli Dwaba, and she was talking about how when they come up with their family vision board, they divide it into the various aspects of life, like the spiritual, psychological, mental, financial, all of that. And I've also took the same approach with breaking down my visual board, which I will put up on the screen for everyone to see. So firstly, for my spiritual goals, I knew that I want to be more faithful, like faithful in everything that I do, faithful with my time, faithful with my finances, just like faithful. I have a picture on my collage that speaks on tithing. And then I also want to just have more faith in God, because my thing, the one that I picked up when I was asking myself why I can't have the things that I want, was the fear of the unknown. And truly, I do not know what will be happening for me in the future. One thing that will make the path easier for me is definitely faith and trust in God. I said I wanted to be more intentional with my walk with God. And that for me is through more Bible study, devotions, and I believe in being active in the church. I feel like you grow when you participate and take action, and you are just part of the things that go on, and you're not just a spectator and observer, always finding bad things or things that could be improved upon. Yeah, well. And then psychologically, I said for myself that I want to be kind. Kindness is just on top of my list and have peace of mind. Last year I went through such a stressful year, and my mind was forever racing. I was forever anxious. I was just never at peace. And what I knew for sure that I wanted for myself this year, it was peace. I wanted to be more grateful. And psychologically, I believe in self-care. If you take care of yourself, you'll be fine, even emotionally or mentally. So yeah, I truly believe in self-care. I have some pictures over there of self-care, that lady holding that glass of wine in the bathtub. Yep, that is me. And then my physical goals was health related. Firstly, I did want to lose some weight. I just touched on how I had a stressful year last year. Guys, me, when I'm just going through things, I tend to put on some weight. So since last year was very challenging for me, I did put on some weight. And so what was on my goal was to definitely shed a little bit of weight, and also to put in more effort in my appearance. Last year was rough, guys. I forgot how to take care of myself. Well, obviously grooming, what the basics I do, but I had just lost that element of dressing up, putting effort into my appearance, man. I lost touch with that. So I was just like, you know what, this year's the year I get back into it. I have Mihlali over there for makeup. I want to improve on my makeup skills. And then also I had Thick Leonce over there, and it was very intentional with the pictures I picked. I wanted to pick people that I look up to, who I could relate to, So with Thick Leonce, the way she dresses, I love her dress sense and all. And then when it comes to my social aspects of life and personal relationships, I definitely want to be traveling more this year. I wanted to be traveling more this year. I have a quote there on being busy with being busy with auntie duties, and please, darling, it's on my list. That's truly how I want to be. I want my nephews, when they come home and they know that their auntie is home, and they know Tungani is home, they must be able to feel it. They must be able to feel my love, my warmth. I want them to just enjoy being in my presence. I want to be a safe space for them. Yeah. And then friendcations, but home Luna, my friends and I just want us to go traveling together, to explore more places together, and also mandase or vacation, God willingly. I just have that. That's why I have like a picture of a couple over there. Yeah, it's my social life, basically exploring, traveling more, trying out new things, stepping out of my comfort zone. And then when it comes to self-development, I have public speaking over there. I have a lady holding a mic in an orange or red dress, I think, speaking up over there. And me starting this YouTube channel just made me realize that I used to think I have it, but the more you don't speak, the more you kind of actually lose it to some extent. Like, the more you speak, the better you get at it. So I think this is one of the efforts to truly get better. And my public speaking, I do enjoy public speaking. I realized that I swallow some words when I was recording these videos, and I'm like, oh, batong, so I want to be improving on that. I'm a social work graduate. I did reveal that about myself. So I do want to get a job, and I want to be an impactful social worker. I don't want to be drained by the system and by how things actually go, because hey guys, it's what's on the textbook, the theory that we get fed in varsity. Sometimes you're not able to implement into the real life world because of certain dynamics, politics, because of just how the system is structured. I don't want to lose my passion. If you talk to me 10 years down the line, I don't even want to be doubtful about the career path that I took, so I'm gonna put in more effort. I want to put in more effort into truly being the social work girl that I've always envisioned myself to be. And then when it comes to my business, I have shared in my first video a bit about how I want to improve the business. There's a lady over there sitting with a lot of packets. Yes, guys, I want them customers to be coming in. I want to introduce new styles. I want to just be active and effective, because at some points, like I would be able to produce like in quantity 3 weeks in a day. And now, guys, I struggle because I can say is that last year crippled me. The way things were going for me last year crippled me, and it has made me a little bit more lazy. Now it takes me a while to even finish one order, but I could handle like 3 orders in one day. Since I no longer have school now and I'm not yet working, so I want to put in more effort into my business. And then voluntary work. As a student, I used to partake in a lot of voluntary experiences, and right now I am working on a particular project. I hope it will go well, but I don't want it to be the only thing that I engage in that involves giving back to my community. I want to engage in more projects. So if you have any projects or anything that you think I would make a positive contribution to, please do holla. I want to be a part of that. And then I also had a sticker of YouTube over there, the YouTube logo, because I had said that I want to start a YouTube channel, and I have. And then also I had a lady that's driving over there. I had said that I want to start with my driving lessons, and I want to get my driver's license. I said that this is a review after 6 months, so now I'm gonna share where I'm at spiritually. Tithing, I'm still working on it. I do try to engage actively in devotionals. I've recently gone back to actively going to church, and I'm working on participating more. Psychologically, I believe I do practice kindness. I try to be grateful at all times. I am engaging in self-care. I do engage in self-care activities physically. I think I lost about 3 to 4 kgs beginning of the year towards my graduation, and I lost the kgs in a healthy way. Please, you need to applaud me for that. It was in a healthy way. I feel like I haven't yet gained it back, because the one jeans I used to not fit in anymore that I think I got those jeans in October, if I'm not mistaken, last year. By December, guys, being as a zip, okay, they zip, but like when I'm sitting down, I feel uncomfortable. But now it fits perfectly well, so I guess I'm still doing good. I do wanna do better, of course. Appearance, yeah. I'm still figuring out my style and how I like to dress, but I could say I'm more comfortable in my body and in trying out new things while being truthful with myself, because I value comfort, guys. Whatever it is, be it shoes, be it clothing, I want to feel comfortable in it. So, but also I've decided not to use that as something that keeps me away from trying out new things. And then social relationships. Oh, guys, I am happy with my auntie duties. My nephews around, I try to be present. I cook for them. I try to play around with them, those tiny little things. God should just bless me. I want to be a rich auntie so that I can take them places. My kids, my babies, as I call them, should be able to feel my full love. And then traveling, not so much, but the together vibes that I've been having with my friends, I've been fulfilling. And yeah, I think I still have the next 6 months to explore and possibly even travel. And then self-development, public speaking, I did say I'm working on it now. My career, if by the end of this month I still do not have any employment, I'm going to be volunteering. And yeah, I'll just take up some projects that require social work interventions. And then YouTube, we are here, darlings. I don't have much to say about it. And then with regards to a driver's license, I did start on my driver's lessons in, when was it? It was in February. And I got my driver's license last week. So we could say that I'm working on it. Since this is a review in the 6 months, the goals have set, and so far I could say I'm doing well. There's room for improvement, and yeah, we'll see towards the end of the year how far I've come with most of the goals that are over here. You may be watching this video and just thinking to yourself, but it's June as why bombarding us on my vision board and things like that. And all I can say is it's never too late to start. If you have started on your vision board or your word of the year, maybe it's time that you just take a pause and review to check and see how far you've come, what you could still improve on, and possibly many other things that you could still add to your personal vision board. I hope that you truly enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Please comment and share your experiences in drawing up your vision board or coming up with your word of the year. Please do share with anyone that you think would benefit from watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.